Listen, if you are a student right now, you are sitting on the biggest opportunity in history. The internet has completely changed the game. You don't need to wait until after graduation to make money. You can literally start building income streams today from your room, your apartment, or even on your phone. And here's the thing, most students will miss this chance because they are too focused on short term jobs or relying on their degree to pay off in the future. But if you take the next 15 to 20 minutes seriously, I'm going to show you 6 real proven side hustles that can start right now as a student. No fancy startup capital, no huge risk, just smart moves that can turn into serious money. And by the way, one of these side hustles has the power to completely replace a 9 to 5 income if you stay consistent. Stick with me because you don't want to miss it. Alright, welcome to the video. If you are new here, on this channel we talk about investments, wealth creation and building financial freedom, especially in ways that actually work in today's world. Now, let me say this upfront. Being a student is a completely different game than it was even 5 or 10 years ago. Yes, tuition is high, the cost of living is brutal, and most part-time jobs barely pay enough to cover textbooks, let alone rent. But here's the flip side. You also have more opportunities than any generation before you. With the internet, AI and digital platforms exploding, there are dozens of side hustles that students can quietly using to make not just pocket money but sometimes even full-time income. I want you to listen with an open mind because the truth is most people overlook these opportunities simply because they don't realize how powerful they can become if you can take them seriously. And here's the best part. You don't need to wait until graduation. You can start building your financial foundation right now while you are in school. So by the time you finish, you're already way ahead of everyone else. So let's dive in. Here are 6 side hustles you can start as a student that can completely change your financial future. Alright, let's start with one of the most exciting and powerful side hustles, content creation without showing your face. Now, a lot of people hear content creation and immediately think of influencers dancing on TikTok or vlogging their daily lives. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about building channels on platforms like YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram without ever showing your face. They are called faceless channels. Think about channels that teach skills, share stories, review products, or explain complex topics in a simple way. Things like finance explainers, history breakouts, tech tutorials, or even motivational content. The creator never shows their face. Instead, they use stock footage, screen recordings, animations, or slides with voiceovers. Why this such a great side hustle for students? Because you don't need expensive equipment. All you need is a laptop, a mic, or even just your phone to record audio and free editing softwares to get started. And the beauty is, once your videos are out there, they work for you 24/7. You post a video today, and a year from now, it can still be making you money through ad revenue, sponsorships, or affiliate marketing. Here's the big secret. Most people underestimate the power of digital assets. Every video you make is like planting a little seed that can grow into passive income. Imagine building a library of 100 videos over the next year, and that's digital assets working for you while you are studying, working, or even sleeping. And the best part, you don't need to be famous. You don't need to be a genius, or you don't need to be on camera. You just need to consistently create helpful, entertaining, or inspiring content. Right now, faceless content creation is one of the most accessible and scalable ways for students to build wealth, and it can be started right from your room with zero upfront cost. Side hustle number 2 is social media management for small businesses. Here's the reality: almost every small business out there, whether it's a local restaurant, a salon, or gym, or a clothing store, knows they need to be active on social media, but most of them don't have the time, the creativity, or how to keep up with posting consistently, engaging with customers, and running ads. That's where you step in. As a student, you can offer to manage their social media pages, creating posts, scheduling content, responding to comments, or even growing their audience. Think about it: it's a local cafe hire you to run their Instagram, TikTok. You could post daily specials, share behind the scenes videos, engage with customers online. That cafe suddenly has a stronger online presence, and they'll gladly pay you for making it happen. Now, you don't need to be a marketing expert to start. With tools like CapCut, Canva, or some AI tools, creating content is easier than ever. You can package your services like 12 posts a month plus stories update for $300 to $500 per client. Land just 3 or 4 clients and you're making $100 to $2,000 a month, all while working from your phone or laptop. The beauty of this side hustle is it scales. Once you learn the process, you can outsource some tasks, build a small team, and manage accounts for multiple businesses at once. Plus, it builds amazing skills you can use in your own brand later, like marketing, copywriting, and understanding what grabs attention online. If you want a hustle that's in demand, creative, and high valuable to businesses, social media management should be at the top of your list. Side hustle number 3 is digital products and ebooks. I personally love because it has insane potential. Here's why this is so powerful. Digital products require you to put in the work once, but then they can generate income for you over and over again. Unlike physical products, there is no shipping, no inventory, and no overhead cost. Once it's made, it's indefinitely scalable. So what exactly counts as a digital products? Things like ebooks, templates, guides, online workbooks, digital planners, and stockbooks. For example, you are good at fitness. You could write an ebook on like the 30-day student workout plan. If you are skilled at studying efficiently, you could make a productivity guide for students. Or if you are good with design, you can create Instagram templates and sell them on platforms like Etsy. The best part, you don't need to be an expert writer or designer anymore. AI tools can help you outline, write, and format ebooks. Canva makes designing digital products super simple. You can literally start with an idea today and within a few days have finished product ready to sell. And the profit margins, they're nearly 100%. Sell a $15 ebook and you keep almost all of it. Sell a $30 bundle of templates and it's pure profit after the first sale. If you want a hustle that pays you well while you sleep, digital products and ebooks are the way to go. Now, before we move on, I want to quickly share something really important with you because honestly, this could change your entire financial future. We've been talking about side hustles that students can start, and one of the most powerful opportunities right now is YouTube. But I'm not talking about being a vlogger or showing your face if you don't want to. I'm talking about building faceless channels where you stay completely behind the scenes but still earns from ads, sponsorships, and affiliate income. Now, here's the thing, most people who try YouTube fail. They upload randomly, have no strategy, and quit when they don't see results. But the ones who succeed, they follow proven systems. That's why I put together a free training that walks you through the process step by step. You learn how to find topics that get views, how to grow without showing your face, and how to turn your channel into a steady source of income. You can watch it right after this video. I've linked down below that walks you through how to start and grow your own faceless YouTube channels. This is 100% free to watch, and it's honestly one of the best introductions I've ever seen for anyone who's serious about creating passive income online. So if you ever wanted to build something that makes money while you sleep, or even replace a full-time job, click the link in the description and check out the free training. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later for at least giving it a shot. Okay, side hustle number 4 is tutoring online. Think about it. If you're already studying and you got skills and knowledge that someone else is willing to pay, maybe it's math, science, coding, or language, there are thousands of parents and students worldwide looking for affordable, reliable tutors who can help them improve. The thing is, you don't need to be a professional teacher. You just need to be one step ahead of the person you're teaching. For example, if you're a university, you can tutor high school students. And if you're high school, you can tutor middle school students. And if you mastered something like Excel, Photoshop, or even essay writing, you can teach that too. Platforms like tutor.com, Wizard, Preplay, or even Fiverr, where you can sign up today and start offering your services. Some people are charging $20 to $50 per hour, and when you multiply that by just a few hours a week, it adds up to serious side hustle. But here's where the magic happens. Once you get a bit of experience, you can take this further. Instead of only teaching one-on-one, you can record your lessons, turn them into mini courses, and sell them online. This way, you start moving from trading time for money into creating a digital asset that pays you again and again. So if you ever been told you're good at explaining things, or if you just enjoy helping others, tutoring online is an amazing side hustle. It's flexible, it builds your communication skills, and most importantly, it can grow into something much bigger than just a side hustle. So, side hustle number 5 is print on demand and merch, and this one is super exciting because you can literally turn your creativity into a business without touching any inventory. Here's how it works. With print on demand, you design something, a cool t-shirt graphic, a coffee mug slogan, or even notebook covers, and you upload it to platforms like Redbubble, Teespring, and Merch by Amazon. When someone buys your product, the company print it, ship it, and handles everything for you. You just collect the profit. The best part, you don't need to be a professional designer. Tools like Canva and AI art generators make it ridiculously easy to create unique designs. And because it's called digital, you don't have to risk buying 100 t-shirts that may never sell. It's a zero upfront cost and zero inventory. Now here's where students really win. Think about your campus culture, memes, or inside jokes. These can become designs that people want to wear. Or you can go broad with trending niches like fitness, gaming, and motivational quotes. The internet is huge, and there's a community for almost every design idea. And once you have a couple of designs that sell consistently, you've created a passive income stream. You're no longer trading your hours for money, It's your ideas doing the work while you sleep. So if you ever doodle in class and come up with a funny face, print on demand could be your trick to turning those small ideas into consistent cash flow. It's creative, it's fun, and it can grow into real brand if you stick with it. Side hustle number 6 is investing in micro assets, and this is one of the smartest ways for students to start building wealth early, even with small amounts of money. Micro assets are things like stocks, ETFs, and cryptocurrency. Basically, you don't need thousands of dollars to start investing anymore. Platforms like Webull, eToro, and Robinhood allows you to buy a tiny portion of expensive stocks, so you can start with as little as $5 or $10. The beauty of this hustle is twofold. First, you are learning how to invest and grow your money from a young age, which gives you a huge advantage over most people who wait until they are older. Second, even small investments compound over time. Imagine investing just $50 a week. By the time you graduate, that could grow into a significant nest egg if you invest consistently and wisely. And don't worry, you don't have to be a stock market expert to start. You can begin with diversified ETFs or stable stocks and gradually learn more as you go. The key is starting now because time is your biggest advantage in investing. So, if you are a student looking to grow your money passively, investing in micro assets is a perfect side hustle. It's a simple, low cost, and it builds financial skills that will benefit you for the rest of your life. Alright, these are the 6 side hustles you can start as a student. Remember, the key is to take action and stay consistent. Focus on building skills and income streams that can grow over time. And if you're serious about creating real passive income, I have linked a free training in the description. This training shows you step by step how to grow and start faceless YouTube channel. Even if you've never made a video before, it's completely free to watch, and it could be the game changer that help you take your side hustles to the next level.